Hello my friends, Vika from the Creative Maze is here, and today is my 6th day of 1 week creative challenge where we draw ugly sketches. So it is called birds, people and bad sketches. If you are new here, I will tell you a couple of words. This challenge was invented to add more sense in my life, more interesting events, more bright impressions, and of course the main goal is to add and even to return creativity and art into my life. And I'm talking about all details of the challenge in my first video somewhere here. So you are welcome to join me. But if you are not new in my channel and if you have watched my previous videos of this challenge, tell me about your impressions of your sketching practice during this period. What have you done? What emotions you felt? Or what maybe you had some eureka moments, maybe some insights, unusual thoughts, something unpredictable, maybe the moments when you would like to just throw away your sketches and would like not to take your pencils and pens nevermore. Maybe you've experienced something opposite. Maybe it was moments of delight, some, I don't know, maybe you realized that you can do it and you can pass all this challenge. So just tell me in comments about your personal impressions. Yesterday, at day 5 of this challenge, it was very emotional issue, and I really was surprised how scary I can draw and where did it come from. I don't know, in the depth of my subconscious. And I would never show you such type of my sketches, very ugly and unpleasant. But here on this week I would like to be sincere and show fairly everything what I do in the frame of this challenge. So I showed it. And if you missed this issue, this episode, I will put the link somewhere here and you can see how it could go, surprisingly and shockingly for the artist. And because of the fact that yesterday it was very intensive sketching practice, today I would like to relax, to have more lightful sketching today, and I suggest you to view a little bit through the book of one of my favorite sketchers, Felix Scheinberger, and see which tricks or sketching methods we can apply to our work. Here it is, the book. It is called Dare to Sketch by Felix Scheinberger, and I would like to warn you that he is a very, very bold, confident and authentic artist. And actually he could teach us everything we need to know about sketching, about its core values, this boldness, confidence, and when you are releasing yourself through your artworks. And you would never mix his works with no other artists. He's very authentic. For example, here you can see how he is expressive, that he does not afraid to draw not in a beautiful way. He doesn't, make more beautiful his models. He draw as he see. He creates his own aesthetic and applies it to every person, every object, every building around him, and it is interesting to walk in his world and really admire his point of view. I like this type of city sketching where we can see his a little bit childish style, but at the same way he is confident and he's more than enough bold to show the world surrounded him with his own perspective, not, you know, trying to do it, to draw it more realistically and to please viewers. No, he does what he does. He shows, he suggests his vision. One more page for today. Emotions, emotions and emotions. Even through the type of line which he draws, in that everything is inclined there and there, a bright person in a very funny way, but for me it is maybe even more realistic as in comparison if I saw this woman on the photo. I believe in her. Do you believe in her? I'm not sure, because his style is not for everyone, but I hope that we are on the same wave with you and with Felix. So I'm inspired with him very much, and if you'd like, I can do the whole review to this book. Just let me know in comments. Today is just one sneak, it is called sneak peek, yes. I hope it is nothing dirty. If you're interested in the whole review, I can do it, just let me know. And if you're interested in this exact books, I will put the link in the description so you can observe it by yourself. Today, while reading this book, I read maybe one of my favorite advices. According to the sketching, Felix told me, just draw your emotions. Draw what do you feel, and you can change the plot of this reference or the situation. You can add something, you can remove something, you could change places, you can, you know, invert, you can exaggerate, do everything you'd like. Just show yourself through this picture, and your sketch will be better when you do it. Not just copy, imagine and draw your imagination. So now we will return from our today's theory to our practice. Here is our today's reference. You can find it in my online sketch club. It is free, it is situated on my Telegram channel. I will give you a link in the description. So we can observe this photo, and if you can explain me what is happening here, because for me it is not clear. I can only speculate, but I would like to know your points of view. So this is our today's basement, or the field for creativity, and let's turn on our imagination and make this plot, this situation more interesting. And for this reason, we can watch it through the perspective what could deliver or take away this all. We need to create a list of these suggestions, what this all can deliver or take away, and more unusual, surprising, or even absurd ideas you got, the better and more interesting your sketch will be. I will give you a couple of my suggestions, but I ask you to write your own ideas, because it is much more interesting for everyone to have a great pool of ideas, not only to one or two. And definitely these suggestions will reflect your personalities and not only mine. So let's do it. For example, what comes first to our mind? What can deliver an all? A letter from Hogwarts. For me, it is not interesting. It is obvious. What else? Coffee delivery. Why not? It also could be. It could deliver mice, cats, maybe elephants, maybe the whole circus. And the show is beginning even in the air. It could be very interesting, expressive, and hooking sketch. Try to draw it. Why not? But what could this all take away? I don't know, the garbage, maybe bicycle, maybe this farmer, maybe colored pencils, maybe even huge train. Continue my list with your surrealistic ideas. I forgot a couple of funny ideas. Maybe it could be a pillow, and farmer in his pyjama is chasing the owl to take this pillow back. Maybe it could take away sausages on the string. A lot of sausages, and they're like waving in the air, and the farmer tried also to get them back. So now it is time for you to complete your list, to choose one best idea, maybe the most crazy, absurd, and unusual, what maybe scary idea, which you as an adult, serious person would never draw. But today is the day to draw something absurd. So make the list, choose the better suggestion, the more provocative and shocking for you personally, but something in borders of a law. And now it's time to practice, to draw. So for this sketch I decided to draw an owl which is taking away this farmer, but I would like to add more emotions, maybe more fun to it, and so I will draw some more owls which are helping our main owl to carry this guy. So today I suggest you to relax, have fun, and draw very quick and very funny sketch. So let's start. Later I will tell you about my today's materials, but now it's just quick sketch. here it is, what have I got today. It was a very fun, unusual and expressive practice. I like it very much. Before I started drawing, I never thought what I would got, and maybe it wasn't a story about flying farmer with owls, but it looks so dynamic. I like the composition, the motions, so today is a really great day. And now I would like to know which story have you decided to illustrate. Send me your sketches, your, I don't know, maybe lists of creative ideas into my free online Telegram sketch club. The link is below. And I would like to see how far did your imagination get you. Thanks for all of you who decided to join me today and to find time and emotions and guts for drawing crazy sketches. I'm waiting for you for tomorrow, which will be the final day of this drawing challenge. We will draw our final sketch of the challenge and define our point B and observe how far advanced we. So if it happened, the transformation or not. And also tomorrow we will discuss one very important topic, not for sketching, just for life. And it is about how to complete challenges, how to finish reading books, how to finish courses, or maybe some other educational projects. So we are going to find out if there are any tricks or methods how to achieve these goals. So that's it for today. I'm really glad that we practiced together, and see you tomorrow in my final day of this sketching. See you there. Bye.